Hi again, thanks for coming back for part 2 of our stay at Honeymoon Bay. We've just had breakfast at Beauty Point and were treated for a while to a display by a pod of dolphins, 2 dugongs, hammerhead sharks, stingrays, jellyfish and a sea snake. Now we're making our way to the mouth of the Drysdale River and we're heading up to see if Don's home. We can't believe how shallow the water is. It's only 1.5 to 2 metres deep in most places, and this is high tide. We do find out how low it can get on the way back later, so stay with us to see how we got ourselves out of that one. Once we got into the river, we could see fish rising everywhere. So we got the rods out to try our luck. Well, they had no intentions of getting caught today. Oh well. But it did give Rob a chance for a little snooze. He's still getting over a virus and he's not quite 100% yet. On the Drysdale River. There's old Don. Oh, fish right in front of us.
Oh, that's it.
Swimming alongside us. He's asking us to come in with him.
How are you?
We introduced ourselves to Don and he invited us in to see his place and meet Mr. Codley. Whoa, what a big boy.
We got hooks out of him, did you say?
Well, he would, I guess that's how he got blinded, you know, because it's when the heyday of the bloody, all the charter boats were here every bloody day, you know.
Want to come have a look, Peter?
Go on.
Imagine that only fishing rod. How old do you reckon he is?
I don't know. He's much the same as when I saw him, you know.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
And how long's he been around for?
Well, I know him for 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I come out here 15 years ago to live out here. So he's a little spot.
Must be good at staying away from the crocs. You think they'd like him?
No, well, they got his mate. We took my grandson over to had to catch a plane out of Columbia, and we pulled up down the river. There was one up on the bank there, and the crocs just grabbed him by the tail and dragged him out, and they hadn't even touched him. So we got the head off him and dried it out so the little fella could eat the bone. And they dried out, but yeah, that was him. They're pretty slow. I see sometimes he turns up, he's got little scallops out of his tail where the bull sharks, baby bull sharks, they come and sneak up and go crunch, you know, take a bit out of his tail. He's been in a few scuffles the last couple of days, I believe. The milkfish have been in and just started to come up again. Now,
They are milkfish,
yeah,
rise and
milkfish
all.
and mullet, yeah.
Yeah, right.
See, this river dropped its guts here that you didn't float out to sea. So, you know, the silts in, after about a month the river starts to sort of boil, and it goes green and it goes black and then it goes pink about 10 o'clock in the morning, and then there's a big feeding frenzy of all these bloody plankton eaters, and then they bugger off. It goes sort of stagnant towards them, but I can still hear the rapids just running. Should be nice for a swim like that.
Does he eat the other? He must eat the other.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Don's place. Don was telling us that the crocs have been coming up onto the rocks at night and eating anything they can get hold of, even biting into his cans of food.
He actually grabbed the whole tail of the old screen door and
Took it.
he dropped it just the edge of the river.
They did that last night.
Yeah, a couple of nights ago.
Oh! Don suggested we keep going around to the rock bar where there is supposed to be really good fishing, and if we climb the rock bar up a little bit we can have a swim there. The crocs apparently don't go up there. That sounds great to us, so we head off with a promise to call in again on the way back with some fish for poor old Codley, who has trouble catching them himself now.
Can I go between those two?
I don't think so.
Pretty wide.
I don't think so. Rocks down here, rocks there.
Where are we, James?
In the rock bar at the Drysdale River.
Life is terrible.
Why are we in the rock bar?
Oh, the crocodiles can't come and eat us in the rock bar?
We hope.
We hope. Smile.
He just did a biggest big smile.
Come on, Tristan.
Mangrove jack.
Oh, we want that one. That's tea. Bring him in.
Don't lift the rod.
Hmm. Well, maybe not. That's a bit small, is it? Or is that how big they grow?
It's True Valley. It's True Valley.
Is it?
GT. It's a GT. Yeah.
Makes that noise.
No one GT, do we?
Bye bye.
I love this.
Toothy pegs on you. So now that we've had our refreshing swim to cool us down and got plenty of fishing in, we head back to give Codley a feed and get our bearings from Don for the trip back to Honeymoon Bay. The scenery here on the Drysdale is magnificent. We're surrounded by these glorious rock walls and the water is crystal clear. Matt throws the rod in again for another go at these fish that are still jumping all around us. We're just out of the Drysdale River now and just into the open water. We can't find the channel, so Peter and Tristan are going to go left and stay next to the coast, and we're going to go right the way we came in, just to see which one of us can find the channel and get through. Boom! Not us. We've just hit ground. It just got too shallow, even for the Bandit jet boat.
I'll go around the left side and see what happens.
There is sand in front of me, so I don't know how far left you got to go. I just went to this island you told me to go.
Yeah, well I can see a bit of blue water that follows the land, so I'll leave a look what happens.
Okay, so we have to lighten the load on the boat, which means we all have to get out. Now, my fear is that even though it's very shallow and you can sort of see what's around, that just means the crocs can walk up to us. And there's also stingrays around as well. So to say I'm a bit nervous is an understatement. But James has his way of gently coaxing me into the water. So while we try and see if we can turn the boat around to head into deeper water, James goes for a walk to try and find a way out.
Get Dave over there. How you doing over there?
You guys all right?
I got about a metre under me.
All we got to do is push it over that completely dry bit.
What do you want me to do?
Try and winch it back into the water.
I'm sitting in the channel, so I'll just sit around for a bit.
We have the big old petrol winch, which we keep for emergencies, just like this, to get us out of trouble. And it does its job. And it's just as well, because the tide is still going out and the water is getting more and more shallow and we're getting more stuck. But finally, we have enough water to get sailing again.
Oh, big rocks. Oh, more big rocks. Oh, they're the wrong ones. 2 metres of water. We did pretty fucking low to get out of there. Oh, I'm still going down.
You know which way you're going now?
See if I
Well, we finally met up with the other guys again, and while we were battling the shallow water, apparently Peter and Tristan in the Hornet boat were having dramas of their own. They found the channel, which was great, but while they were floating around waiting for us, they were joined by 3 very large and curious hammerhead sharks, which were circling the boat and eyeing them off. Apparently each one was bigger than the boat, so both the guys were very careful to keep their fingers and toes inside. The swells come up along with the wind, so it's going to be a pretty rough trip home. Uncle Pete was a little bit concerned about Tristan, so Matt volunteered to swap boats. He's going to hop into the smaller Hornet boat and we'll bring Tristan onto the Bandit with us. When we got back to camp, James cooked tea and then we all hit the sack exhausted. I actually think it was only about 7 p.m. The next morning we were up nice and early and we just sort of fell into cleaning and maintenance mode. We got all the clothes washed, we got the fridges washed out. They were full of some kind of putrefied squishy muck. Ugh. James got some maintenance done on the cars and the trailers, and we got to see a boat on wheels. That was a treat. Then we spent the rest of the day out on the bay fishing.
Matthew collecting black-lipped oysters for lunch. Little side treat. I'm sure Jane will appreciate it. Oh, you see it coming? Silver flashes. Here it comes. There's a tuna.
With the fishing done and the sun starting to set, it's time to head back to camp. Tomorrow we have to leave and none of us want to, but we have to be in Darwin by the 23rd so that Matt, Rob and Tristan can fly home. Before we do go though, let me show you around our camp at Honeymoon Bay. It's not locked at all though, you can go in. There's like a kitchen thing in there. That's pretty cool thing. No power. But what I do like about this is fresh running water. So you've got a tap here, you can fill up your buckets or whatever, but there's also another hose that takes you around to the back. Up there is the toilet and shower. That's okay, it works. We just found this morning. And here is another shower, and this is much nicer. How cute is this? Nice, eh? Again, no power, nothing like that, but a shower head, a tap. Pretty cool stone. privacy, but you just wear your bathers, it's all good. Some of our neighbours this morning. These guys get up early each morning and go out in their boats, the husband and wife, living the life. And back to our camp. Well, that's the end of our time here at Honeymoon Bay. The guys bring the boats in with some help from our trusty Max Trax, because that Bandit boat is damned heavy. Then we finished packing up and sadly left one of our favourite spots. Our next destination is Drysdale Station. We'll also go to Equestro and we'll stop at the hot springs and we'll do all that touristy stuff. Then it's on to Darwin, where we have to say goodbye to Matt, Rob and Tristan. So thanks for watching and we'll see you all next time. Bye.